Hi guys. I am Sir Paul. Today we are going to talk about relationships in analogies. Analogy tests require you to compare the relationship of one pair of words with another. Here is an example. Bright is to shining. And ignorant is to uneducated.
As you may have noticed, a single colon takes the place of is to, while a double colon takes the place of as. The analogy compares bright is to shining, with ignorant is to uneducated. Both pairs are synonyms. The analogy should read this way. Bright is a synonym of shining as ignorant is a synonym of uneducated. For an analogy to be valid, the relationship of the first pair must be the same as the relationship of the second pair. Our example is a valid analogy because the relationship between both pairs is synonyms. Here are the most common types of analogy. First is synonyms, wherein two words convey the same meaning. For example, endless is to eternal. The second one is antonyms. It simply means two words are opposite in meaning. For example, never is to always. Homophones is the third one. It means two words have the same sound. For example, 8 is to 8. Number 4 is descriptive analogy, which means one word of the pair describes the animal or thing given by the other word. For example, elephant is to enormous. Part to whole. This analogy means that one word of a pair is a part, while the other word is the whole object. The sixth one is item and category. This means that one word of the pair represents the class or category of the other word, or one word is a subtopic in a larger group. For example, rat is to rodent. Male and female analogy means that two words of the pair represents male and female gender for each other. For example, cock is to hen. Degree or amount analogy only means that one is bigger or smaller than the other. Or, we can also say that one is more or less than the other. Or one is of higher or lower intensity than the other. For example, speak is to shout. Object to function or purpose means that one represents the tool or object, and the other gives its function or purpose. For example, shovel is to dig. Animal to dwelling means that one word of the pair represents the dwelling place of the individual given in the other word of the pair. For example, bird is to nest. Worker to product means one word of the pair represents the worker, and the other represents his or her final product. For example, poet is to poem. Animal to young analogy means that one word of the pair represents the name given to the young one of the animal given in the other word. For example, hen is to chicken. animal to sound analogy means one word of the pair represents the sound produced by the animal or thing given in other word. For example, lion is to roar. Performer to action analogy means that one word of the pair represents the performer, and the other word represents his or her action. For example, author is to write. The last one on the list is worker to workplace analogy. It means that one word of the pair represents the worker and the other word is his or her working place. For example, teacher is to school.